Hi everybody, welcome back. So today is a different diamond painting, and that is because I'm in bed today. When I said I thought I was pushing it too far, well, I was right. If you see me reach across the screen, it is merely to grab my coffee because it's above my diamond painting. But I thought I'd work on this with you a little bit. So let me pull this away. Now, as you can see, I have it sideways. Okay? I'm working from this side up. This is the diamond painting that I won last year in the September Diamond Painter of the Month. People wrote in, and then I was drawn. My number was drawn. So it's kind of random, but the elections, those aren't random. Those are put in by viewers and friends and family and, whoever else. You do not need to be a creator for it. I don't know when Jennifer is going to be able to start that up again. She's got an awful lot going on. But I was very, very blessed to get to try mystical diamond art with this. So it didn't get any work on it last year or all of this year because, autumn brings me to thoughts of this painting. But last year, I had so much going on at one time that there was no way that I could add another diamond painting to it. So here we are. It works very well this year because I can't sit up and work in my studio right now because of my back. So I need to be lying down in bed behaving myself, which I'm sure Michelle is laughing at me for. Telling me, yeah. So here we are. We're going to place some of these golden colored diamonds, which are 783, and get them on here. And I'm playing with a few different things. I'm playing with diamond painting mud. This single placer has the sticky stuff that you get out of this, the pick-me-up pen. So, because it's hard for me to sit and hold this one for any length of time, it kind of slips down. So, yeah, there we are. But I do use it once in a while, and I like it. Is it my favorite? No. And then in here is the original patty wax. The vanilla scented that after a year of sitting out finally doesn't smell like vanilla. But it's still, this is the same wax I put in this pen originally. And look at that. It's still picking up diamonds. That's crazy. That is utterly crazy and awesome. So, go patty wax. I wish it still smelled like vanilla though. If I put fresh stuff in it, it would. But this is still working, so I'm not going to change it out when it's still working just fine. That's me, folks. So that popping sound you hear is the suction created by the wax, I think, when it releases the diamond. The pick-me-up pen goop does not want to let go of the diamonds. That's the problem with it. So you place them in place and then it wants to pull them back off. That's the glitch. Just so you know. But this is going to be a rather calm and quiet video. Yesterday I tried to get my prescriptions picked up, but the pharmacy decided to release my only controlled substance medication early because I wanted to get everything lined up to where I could just once a month have it picked up or go pick it up rather than, having to worry about it 3, 4, 5 times a month. So they were very kind and cooperative, and, you know, they know that I'm not misusing my medications. They know. I don't call for them early. I always call for them like the day before they're due, or the day that they're due. Generally the day before, but lately my brain just forgets to go ahead and call it in, because I'm not sitting there behaving myself and doing it when it's supposed to be done. My voice sounds very gravitas and weak today. I'm guessing it's allergies. It could be that I'm getting sick. I don't know. But I don't have a whole lot of voice today. So, part of this I may sit and diamond paint with you and just be calm and quiet. Now, I do have a question for you guys. There is something that I would like to do for the Halloween season with you all, and that is to tell scary stories that are based in fact and lore that's been passed down through generations. But I know a lot of you have children that watch or listen to this, so I want to know if you would want me to put a warning on those, or just make sure that, you know, in the title you're aware that it is scary stories. And that way you know that it may not be the most appropriate for your children, because, well, we don't want to give them nightmares and scare the bejesus out of them, right? So, you know, one of the creatures I want to talk about is believed to be real. Very much believed to be real here in Arizona, because there have been hundreds of experiences with them. Generally only in the Navajo culture, but there have been a few where, you know, the white man or woman has experienced this creature. And many, many people believe it to be real, including myself, because I've seen one. But luckily it didn't fixate on me. So, if that would interest you, please let me know in the comment section, because I just feel like telling some scary stories, but I don't know if I should do it about creatures that are believed to be real, or if I should just do, you know, some typical no big deal scary stories. Please let me know in the comment section what you would like, and what kind of warning you would want me to place. Do you want a verbal warning because you're not watching, you're listening? Do you want, you know, a visual warning? Do you want just the title that it's, you know, a scary story video? And that way you know it may not be appropriate for small children. Probably isn't. Unless they're kids like me, like I was, and none of that scares them. Oh. Yeah, none of that ever frightened me, because, you know, I grew up knowing what was believed to exist here and knowing that it wasn't in my area. But recently I found out that there has been a single instance where one has been down here in this part of Arizona, and I'm shocked. Well, there has been something that is believed to be one of them. I don't think so. I don't think they ventured this far south. So, there's really nowhere for them to hide down here. We don't have trees and stuff down here other than in people's yards. Municipal parks, things like that. But where it was supposedly sighted, or believed to have been sighted, they know they saw something, but the only thing that they can find that lines up with it is this particular creature, so they want to attribute it to that. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So I'm almost done with this color for this area. I'm working a small area. I did this portion of it over a period of 2 days. And it's all the way across, completely filled in, of course. Or else it wouldn't be uncovered. And then I had to cut the cover off because it wanted to flap. Because of the ceiling fan, and it was irritating. Oh my goodness. I don't expect that there will be any more packages this month, which is sad because there was one Diamond Art Club I really wanted. There's 2 of them that I really like, but if I have to choose out of the 2, there's one I particularly wanted. One of them is a glow-in-the-dark and one is not. And because of, if I had to choose, I chose the one without the glow-in-the-dark because, truthfully, I have not seen the glow-in-the-dark work with those diamonds at all. Not even in the least. But I still love the image. It reminds me of my grandfather. And that makes me happy. So I'm using my purple Archer's Art tray today. That was a gift from Kelly Head. Over a year ago when I first started my channel. She was so kind. She had bought this and wasn't particularly fond of it. She knew I loved purple. And that I didn't have a good tray. And she was so kind to send this to me. Okay, I still need another row up. It figures. I'm making sure I didn't miss any of the little singles throughout here. I don't believe I did. So, we're going to grab just a little bit more of this color. Other than my son's mouth running, it's nice and quiet here today. My oldest daughter, stopped in momentarily, so I got a hug from her. Now that always makes a mom happy when their adult children stop by to say I love you. That's a very cool thing. And she was dropping off some of her brother's medication. And of course, you guys got some Eskies music, Esky voice in this one. You don't get that in all of them anymore. Because I stay in the office and there's no view to the front of the house. What are you barking at, Miss Tiny Alpha? My goody. I have all 4 Eskies up here on the bed. Fluff is having a very rough time today with her back legs. One in particular, and I don't know why. So, I've been massaging it and trying to get her to be able to stand up on it, and she just can't. So I'm quite worried about her. So I also made the decision that maybe the hard surfaces that she tends to want to lay on are hurting her. So I put her up here with me, and she's laying down now. She finally put her head down, so that's a good sign. Maybe she'll rest, and maybe she'll feel a little bit better when she wakes up. So, hopefully. God, please watch over her. Heal her. Anyway. So, I still have not brought my skeleton dog in the house, because I'm trying to figure out where to put him. Do I put him in the office? Do I put him in here? And if I put him in the office, where in the name of goodness am I supposed to set him? That's the question. Where? This is the only thing I use a 3-placer with, is this original patty wax. I'm not a fan of the 3-placers because when you go to place the next 3 next to it, you usually get a gap, and I don't like those gaps at all. I'm picky. What can I say? Okay. So, here we are. Anyway, I have been watching plenty of scary true crime and scary, true crime doesn't generally scare me, but they're intentionally doing Halloween stuff. So, watching that, watching my scary paranormal stuff, because it's supposed to be scary, but, no, it's not to me. Oh my goodness, I am very, very, very hard to scare. Very hard. Spirits and ghosts don't frighten me. Creatures on a screen don't frighten me. I'm sure that up close and personal, that would be different. I'd rather never find out personally. Like I said, I've had one glimpse at something that I never forgot. So, but that was many, many, many years ago. But it confirmed those legends for me, that's for sure. Okay. Yes, I'm venturing above my area with these because I really don't want to have to put them back in the bag and do all that. Plus, I'm going to have to do these areas eventually anyway, so I might as well just stick them on there while they're in the tray. So, are you guys going to take your children trick-or-treating? Or are you doing something, at home with them for Halloween? I hate to see the children missing out. But I personally cannot in good conscience give out candy this year because I think it's just unsafe to encourage the children to be out there around humans. And, then they have to wear a medical mask and kind of messes up their costumes, right? Unless they're going to be doctors and nurses, which I highly doubt. There's always a few, of that kind of thing, but not often. Usually it's superheroes. I know my grandson loves Bumblebee the Transformer, and I would just absolutely love to get him a diamond painting of Bumblebee. And when I do have the extra money, I will look for it and buy it to give to him for a gift. I wanted to do it this year for him, but finances just simply did not permit. And I don't get donations and such to the channel, so we're running purely out of whatever we can out of pocket. And like everybody else, finances are really tight right now, so it kind of sucks that way, because there are things I just would love to bring onto the channel. And some of them are diamond paintings, some of them are not, but I think they would definitely benefit diamond painters and crafters and artists, especially if you live in a cold area. So, maybe someday. I had hoped to get to do it on the 1st, but yeah, we quickly ran out of money after paying all the bills and getting a few items that we needed for survival purposes. So that kind of did that in. It happens. It could be much worse. That's how I see it. Could be worse. So be thankful it's not. That kind of deal. There's a random little E sitting there. I'm guessing it's like a leaf of some sort in the image. So I'm looking for where can I place just these last three and not feel like I have to keep going on that spot. So one more. Ow! Sorry about that, guys. Just whacked you with my head. And then lost track of what I was doing. My goodness. Oh, there it is. Random little lonely diamond. I am so sorry I smacked into you. I'm looking down and the camera is like right next to my head. Figures. This is my life, folks. It's how it works. Okay. So I am going to grab some number ones. It's funny how it doesn't take long for us to know exactly where things go. I wonder if that's that little dog running around. Because it sounds like she's growling at a dog. Nico, there's a loose little Maltese out there. That's why she's growling. It's a dog. I don't know how it got out of its home or yard, but I hope the owners are going to be quickly looking for their baby. Because, you know, he or she is obviously groomed, so I'm guessing that they have a loving human. But probably escaped the yard while the humans were gone, or something to that effect. You never can tell. Well, putting it on there upside down doesn't really help. No, does it? Good gracious, I can't believe I picked it up the wrong way. Shows you how strong the patty wax is, though. It even picked it up upside down. So, there you are. I just saw it. For goodness sake, my brain. I'm still very, very sleepy tired, and I don't know why. I got more sleep than normal. But I feel like I could just go back to bed. And I know that's not good. So I don't know. I might take a good nap today, though. Because, like I said, I'm just feeling really, really run down. I just want to put on some diamonds and try to relax doing them. I'm not in a hurry with this painting. I'm just doing it at, you know, a nice slow pace. Very slow for me. But the thing is, this will probably get worked on throughout the autumn season because, well, you know, it doesn't turn winter until December 21st. So, I have lots of time to work on this. There's a puppy hair. I had to get it off there. Such a strange thing. Everything in my home is covered in puppy hair, so, you know. There's more of them than there are of us, so there's 2 of us and 5 of them. There's bound to be puppy hair that we didn't get. Plus, we need to get a tile vac. I'd like to get a steam vac. That's the ideal for me, is to be able to clean without chemicals for the sake of my babies. And a steam vac will do the vacuuming of the tile beforehand, and then you can steam mop it. That's, to me, that would be amazing. And because it's like operating a vacuum in the physical motion, I can actually do that. I just can't do things like sweep because you twist your body when you're doing that, kind of like you do when you're swinging a golf club. And I can't. It just, the pain it causes is crazy. So, you know, everybody's got their limitations. That's one of mine. The funny thing is, I'm very happy today. I'm just not goofy cheerful, you know? I don't sound like a goof today. Probably because I'm so tired. You know, that works. Makes sense. I like things that make sense. I love things that are methodical and require meticulous detail and attention to detail. That's why I draw. That's why I paint. That's why I diamond paint. Those things require that type of attention to detail. That helps me to not focus on anything that might be bothering me. Helps take my mind somewhere other than my stress levels. And that's a good thing. Because I'm always stressed out between the channel and taking care of my son and Snowflake not being well right now. My goodness, I'm a little overwhelmed. I hear your toes, Spirit. He's rubbing his foot against the wall. Silly boy. He's so cute, though. He really is. He's a cute big guy. This is one of those boring whipping chats, guys. I'm so sorry. I had to stay in bed today, and I thought, well, I'll go ahead and film, because I don't want to let anybody down. I don't know if you will get a video this Sunday. Even though I took Sunday off, I filmed ahead of time so that you could have a video. But I don't know what I can manage this week, you guys. I'm so sorry. I just don't know. So, oh, for those of you who wanted a longer video, I put that up today. Let's see, what else? It's about an hour long, so. Clean your house, diamond paint, do whatever while you listen to it. But I definitely would appreciate you putting it on and just doing your thing. Please, if you can share these videos, if there are, you know, folks that you'd like to share them with so they're introduced to the channel, please do so. I very much would appreciate that. I really do need to find a way to get this channel to 1,000 subs. I don't know how to do it. I'm not... That's not something I know how to do. So, I work really hard. I post a lot of videos, different types of content, hoping to grow the channel, but it's going in the opposite direction, so nothing I can do about it. But just keep trying. I mean, I could try to go out and do exploration videos for you, but that's probably going to land me in the hospital. And then you won't get any videos. And I think Michelle might kill me for being out in public. So, yeah. Oh, there they go. The next door dog is barking her head off because she's crazy. They have two next door, and one of them is just mean. It's straight up an old junkyard dog, kind of Rottweiler. It's mean as all get out. I don't like her. And the other one, the first one they got, she seems like a sweet, sweet pup. And she listens if I call her name and tell her it's okay, she stops barking. But the Rottweiler, no. She is a butt face. Don't like her. She likes to start shit with my babies through the fence. So, not a fan. And not a fan of her humans for not, teaching her not to do that. We work constantly on getting the babies to quit responding to her. And I think it's unfair to my pups when, that dog is just out of its mind. Serious. And I think Rottweilers are beautiful animals. I have nothing against them. I've met some very, very, very sweet Rotties. But not that one. You can't even walk past their yard on the sidewalk. Especially if you have a dog with you, without her flipping out and starting to attack Princess, the little pit bull boxer mix that they have. Princess is a very sweet, sweet animal. Negra is not. I don't know. Anyway. So, folks, I am going to jump off here and just chill out, diamond paint, watch some videos. Well, listen to some videos. I'm not watching them. Sadly, I'm not watching my paranormal videos and paying attention. I'm listening to what's going on. Because I can't keep my eyes on the diamond painting and keep my eyes on the screen. But I do glance up, whenever it seems appropriate. So, but I do like to be supportive of other channels that I believe in, people. So I will sit and listen to their videos. I just can't always sit and view their videos. And that's okay, because it gives them their watch time. It pays them their monetization, which, people depend on that income to survive. That's kind of what I need to strive for, is to be able to, I'd like to do a few live streams from my tablet, because it's much more convenient. But I have to have 1,000 subscribers. And because it's an Android, they see it as a phone. I don't know. And also, putting in to be monetized, that would really help. Even though it's probably just, a few dollars a month. You don't get paid until you make $100, but every little bit would help us at the moment. And it would help the channel, to have things funds to be able to buy things to show you. Because believe me, I would love to go back to being able to do that. But we just can't right now. My PayPal link is in the description box if you do have the desire to donate and assist the channel. That's greatly, greatly appreciated. Hasn't happened yet, but you never know. I always forget to mention it because I don't want to sound like I'm begging. I'm not. I am saying that it would help the channel. It would help us to have new items and new content. So, do with that what you will. Goodness, if I can keep track of where I'm at, right? It would help. Oh, I think I may have a junk food binge tonight and have some french fries, onion rings, and chicken nuggets. You know, made at home, but still. I just need to place an order and get some ranch dressing because I'm out. And I don't feel like making it. And I don't even have the stuff in the house to make it, so there you are with that. My kids love Mommy's homemade ranch dressing. But there again, I have to feel well enough to do it. And I have to have the stuff on hand. Neither of which is the case. So, there you are. Okay. Well, folks, I am going to let you go. I have these last 5 of this color to place. And if I've missed some, please yell at me. I do that a lot to people's videos. I'm like, it's right there. Don't you see it? Or with the paranormal stuff, sometimes I'm like, oh my god, did they not hear that? It was just so obvious. I have particularly good hearing, that's why. So, my eyes suck lately, but you know, my ears are still working. So, that's a good thing because the rest of me is not. Sadly. My thoughts and prayers are with all of you. They always are, truly. I hope that you are doing well and you have a wonderful week because it's only 2 more days till the weekend, folks. And then you guys get to relax and enjoy, hopefully. But I know, you know, that's also when grocery shopping and stuff like that happens, especially if you have kids. Although, I don't know, right now, maybe that's different because of everybody, you know, being smart and self-quarantining. I know we certainly have. Leaving the house to go get my medicine even worried me, but I didn't have a choice. So, okay. Well, folks, I will talk to you all in the next one. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. And, well, happy autumn and soon to be happy Halloween. Let me know in the description, or in the comments, if you want me to do those scary stories and what kind of warning you think I need to place on them. Okay? Alright, last one of this color. And I will see you in the next one. Or I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.